Y'all tell me when you can hear me, okay? I know you can't see me, but tell me when you can hear me. It is warm today. It is warm out here.
Did you say you're gonna close that door?
I don't need to close the door now. Oh, I closed the front door. Oh, okay. Let's see. I gotta skip this thing so I can see you. You can see me now. Hi, Annette. Hi, Mary. Hi, Stacy. I'm so glad you could make it. Hi, Amy. You can hear? Yep, Gabriel's here too. He was crafting with me. He was making a little, here, let me zoom you in a little. He was making a little card, and a little altered playing card. Oh, I'm upside down this time, so I'm gonna have to go like this. I'm not gonna. How am I gonna fix that? I don't want to take my phone down. It's live. I tried to flip it around earlier and it wouldn't work. It didn't fix. Okay. Hi, Lori. Hi, Thrifter Not Hoarder. You're finishing up your paper, but you're here. All right. Oh, there's Gabriel in the chat. Okay. I'm glad you guys popped in. Oh, I gotta give myself a thumbs up. Did you give me a thumbs up? You better go give me a thumbs up. Hook your mom up. Hi, Jan. Hi, Shelby. Shelby is freaking having Chick-fil-A for dinner.
What?
I know. I told her to like bring some, but she's too far.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying hi to you, buddy.
Mail me some.
They're saying hi to you. Remember, the table shakes. Look, you're shaking the whole camera. Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you guys for popping in. You're crafting with your clay and stickles. Oh, I love stickles. You don't even want to see my container of stickles. There's the whole table shaking again. Right there, look. That's Gabriel. Come on, get off of there. Here.
You made me take a screenshot.
I'm sorry, it's shaking. So whenever I have my cell phone up, it'll do that. And him here, it'll do that.
What?
So today, I was showing you guys during the week the altered playing cards that I was making. And I had quite a few people say, I hope that's what you're going to make in your class. I hope that's what you're going to make in your class. So we're going to make these in the class today. And I decided to go live to everyone so that other people can see it too. You only have 3 tubes. You want to see mine? Oh my gosh. Let me show you. Hold on. Can you see it? Look, it's like... Oh, yes. And I have another, like a little stand-up case for the bigger bottles. So that's what we're going to do. But I want to share with you guys some of them that I made. So it's pretty simple. All you really need is playing cards, right? You can get out some scrapbooking paper. You can get out stickers. You can get out die cuts. You can get out stamps. Any of those things you have. You can use magazine papers. You can use book papers. There's all kinds. That's a lot of stickles. I know. Thankfully, they're not from like buying them individually or like somewhere expensive like Michael's or something. I got a bunch of bags filled. They probably had about 8 or 10 a piece for $1 at there was like different grab bags filled with like 8 or 10 of them for $1 at like a antique store that had a big craft section and it was closing. So they marked everything down. So I got a bunch of them that way. So this is a pretty simple project. So I want to share with you some ideas. So on here, for a lot of these, I used Tim Holtz die cuts. So
I'm gonna go get a drink.
You're gonna get a drink? Okay. Here's another one.
Anything?
I'm okay right now. This one's cool. This one, I punched a hole. I got some eyelets on Amazon, but they were like way bigger than I expected them to be. I'm not good with the whole millimeter measurements, but they still ended up looking okay. And then I took these little garment pins right here and I shoved, no, I didn't really shove them on there. It wasn't hard. The little seed beads on there to kind of decorate them. So we have that one. And then this one, am I too, hold on, let me zoom out a smidge. I might be a little too close. There we go. This one. A few of them I already sold, so I don't have them here. But if you were in our live sale the other day, you saw them. This one. And how cool would it be if you actually, like, that was the whole project, was to alter the entire deck of cards. So now you have like a whole new thing, right? Like a whole new set. Then there's this one with some ladies. These two I actually did this afternoon. And did I show you Gabriel's? Did I show you that one? Is it in here? This was Gabriel's that he made.
Still smell the popcorn.
He just made this one, and he actually signed and dated the back. So he did that with some Tim Holtz stuff. Yep, there's those two.
I guess I'm just...
Did this one. You can see the stickles on there. I love that. This one, I actually used my tiny attacher stapler, which I love. And I did some, I actually took this cream ribbon. It's like this. I think I got it forever ago at Joann's when they had like dollar ribbon. That was probably a long time ago. Like, gosh, I've had this probably since I started YouTube. Since I started watching haul videos. And I just sprayed some Distress Stain on my craft mat here, and I just kind of rubbed it around in there. Let's see, so I did that. I added some texture. Here's another one. I used the, Tim Holtz has these little paper dolls, but those are exceptionally small, so they work out really well for these smaller things. Here's another one with an eyelet, but I kind of threaded on like a little, just a single sequence. There's one that I did, oh, here's one with a paper clip. He has these little tiny paper clips. I should have probably done it the other way. And I did a little staple.
What are stickles?
Stickles is the glitter glue. This one has a button.
And what are eyelets?
This thing here. So those are the ones that I did the other, like, not the other day, like throughout the week last week. And then these are the two I did right before class. I was actually using a sticker book that I had. So these two, like the bunny and the sheet ghosts, are both stickers. And I stuck the sticker down to cardstock and then cut it out like a die cut. So I made these two before I came on here. So let's see what everyone's saying. You flew home from the pharmacy because you got the notification that I was going live while you were sitting. Aww. Hi, Rachel. Rachel, I decided to go live with this craft to everybody because everybody seems so interested in these. So that's what we're doing. And Gabriel made that one.
Who's that?
Who's who?
Gabriel.
You.
Oh.
Silly boy. Okay, so again, we just need some playing cards. Now, my playing cards, I got them for 50 cents at the thrift store. And they already had like a nice age to them. But you can make them, you know, more or less. If you, some people like a lot of aging. Some people don't like it at all. You can use the like kind of brown colors. You could use green or pink if you wanted to. So that's what we're gonna do. And I found that I like I like doing these better, more so than these. I feel like to decorate this, that I need to cover up the king or the queen. So let me show you how I did that on one of these. Here, this one. So I took a piece of paper and I cut it out and I covered up the queen, or else I felt like it was just gonna take away from all my little artwork on there. So that's why I have like a bunch of these left. See, because I haven't done them. But yeah, so that's what you need. You just need a couple of cards and some different papers or something. Do you sand or rough up the cards beforehand? No, I don't, because I don't know. I just don't. Now, if they were brand new and like, you know how the brand new ones are like super glossy, maybe I would do it to those, put a little bit of something on there. That's kind of loud. And you have crumbs everywhere now. Clean that up, okay? Then maybe, but these, because they had been like used so much, I just don't do it. One of the things that I found was easy to use and was like a time saver is these things right here. So I have a few of these tubes of, these two are a duplicate, but I have a few of these tubes of the Tim Holtz tissue paper. It's collage paper. So this to me kind of mutes the background, if you will. Like this, for example. See, it's on the back and it kind of gives me a little bit of interest, but it covers up all the suit logo and the number 4 down here, with still kind of letting it poke through. So I really do like this Tim Holtz tissue paper. At Hobby Lobby it was $6.99, and you can catch Tim Holtz stuff on sale. You can get it for, depending on the pattern, for about maybe $8 or so on Amazon. But this really does make it quick and easy. I have seen people also do this and use tissue paper, and they stamp and they make their own sort of Tim Holtz tissue paper. So I am going to use a piece of that because that's what I've been doing the whole time. So I really like these floral ones. See this one? This one is called, oh, this one's actually Halloween. It's a Halloween one. Did I miss much? No, I'm just starting. See, it's called Halloween. It was part of the Halloween collection. So it just comes out like a thin roll of paper, and I've just been tearing bits of it. Now I have found, like, this flower is beautiful, but for something else. For me, I feel like I need a little bit of a more plain background for my little things to pop off my card. So what I'm gonna do, this stuff blows everywhere with my fan. No, don't turn it off, it's too hot out here. Ooh. Hold on, I know I'm upside down in the video. So I just kind of like place this around to see like where, let me zoom in. Remember, you'll shake the table, you lean on it like that. Like what's gonna look the best, like what I want. Like, do I want the writing, do I want the music notes? So then you could just tear it off, right? And then you'll have something like this. I like that swirly do. I'll probably end up covering it up, but here, stay. So then, hi Shari, hi Angela. I gotta put this back on over the little roll. You get quite a bit of it. I've used a bunch. And it's like the same pattern repeating. And then these pieces, I just kind of roll them right back up and stick them back in the tube. and save it for something else. And then I have bits like this, and you can use these kinds, these smaller ones, to do the project that we did last week, which was, I'll show you if you guys want to go back and watch that video. I have this little metal drawer file. We made all these little embellishments. So you could use this tissue paper to kind of cover these, like these scrap pieces, to do something like this, and then you have little embellishments for your projects. What else can you use other than tissue paper? That's what I was talking about at the beginning. So you can use, okay, let me think what everything I told you guys. You could use stickers, you can use scrapbooking paper, you can use stamps, you can use magazine paper, you can use book paper, you can use any kind of paper type thing to just decorate your card. So that's what we'll do. And I'm just using this tissue paper because I have it, and it's easy to kind of, am I still upside down? Yeah, it's easy to kind of cover my background. Oh, so anything that will cover it. What about the die cuts? So like I mentioned earlier, the die cuts that I happen to be using are Tim Holtz ones, but you can stamp stamps out and cut them out and make your own die cuts. You can do printable die cuts from online. You can order die cuts on Amazon. You can use paper punches and do them yourself. You can go to Hobby Lobby and pick out some die cuts. There's all kinds of places that you can get them. So for this project, I normally don't use a glue stick, you guys know that, but for this tissue paper, I'm gonna use a glue stick, or else you're just gonna see like globby lines of this glue. Oh yes, you could use pretty paper napkins, very true, the top layer of the napkins. You can use, we talked about this last time too, you can use wallpaper, you can, I mean, there's all kinds of things you can use. You could use lace, fabric. So I'm gonna put that on there. And then it's gonna, here, sorry, I need to kind of be, oops, so I don't be, not make it crooked. Okay, so I try and get the edges, but if you don't, like, kind of like that. And I wouldn't recommend any old, like, school glue. I know it seems like it's a good deal, but in the end, like, you know, a little ways away, your stuff will be falling apart. Like, I used to love to get the, you know, like the Michaels or the Dollar Tree glue sticks, but they were just, they in the moment, they're okay, but my stuff would be falling apart after a while. So then I just kind of tear this. So we have something that looks like that. And then I just take, am I upside down? Is this okay? Wait, which way? Nope, that's not okay. So this way. So then I just kind of take any kind of file and I go down, like go with the card. Don't go up or you might pull it up. Just got some French ephemera in the mail today. Oh, very cool. Yeah, you can use old postage stamps. They sell, well, you can buy like fake postage stamps, but like postage stamp lots are really cheap and you can use them as ephemera. Okay, so now we just see how you can kind of see through it, but it kind of covers it up. That's what I like. So I'm going to take some vintage photo, and these, I need to get some more of these because mine are slowly coming apart. Does that glue stick you're using hold indefinitely? It holds a heck of a lot. It's permanent, Scotch permanent. It holds a heck of a lot longer than like a Scotch or the school glue or glue sticks from Dollar Tree. Like I said, they seem to work in the moment, but when I've gone back to like look at my projects, I'm having to glue things back together. Same thing with like those tape runners. Like I used to love those back in the day, but I've had to re-glue so many like cards or scrapbook pages. So most of the time I just use a liquid glue these days. But with this tissue paper, I didn't want to do that. What did Rachel say? Alex, how do you get the cards to be so old looking? Well, the cards are already used, but then I do that and I add some more to it. See, like this is how they look originally. They're already like used. And then I just, and this is a personal preference. See the difference? Oh yeah, no, oops, I just stuck my hand right in it, no problem. So I didn't pre-pick any ephemera because I was going to kind of do that with you. But I do want to share a couple of things. Like I have ephemera packs. I also have books like this. Like I believe actually Angela sent me this book, Dear Angela's Vintage. And these are books that are really cool. You can often get them when they're on sale on Amazon. And the whole book is filled with stickers. And these are like right up my alley. Look at the Halloween ones. This is where I got, I believe, my ghost sticker from. So you can use, like I have this book. I have this one. And this one. So they're just filled with very interesting stickers that you can turn into die cuts. Now, some of these for my particular projects, like I'd find one that I'd like and it was just a little too big, or it was facing the wrong direction. Oh, this is what I think where I got my ghost sticker. So this is, I think, where I got, let me show you. Where are you, little ghosty? This one. I need that. I need it for myself now. So, yeah, before I don't think you were kind of messing around with this, right? Like you thought it was interesting. Like, look how cool this is. Let me zoom out a little. Like the stickers are. And you can turn them into, you just take these and you would go stick it down on a piece of cardstock. So, like a thicker piece of paper. You stick it down and then you cut around it and you can use it as a die cut. That's one of my favorite things to do. So this is a really good book. And then this one, I have a couple more of these kinds of books too. Has all kinds of different stickers. Really cool. Because that's like, this is totally up my alley. I like these different things like this. So you could use these stickers. This one, I want to say me and Bianca got on, I think like Shein or something. And this is like washi tape stickers. So once you peel them off, they're a little see-through. But this one had all kinds of stuff in it. I had already cut out some, like she used some of these, and like, look at the cats. How cute. Okay. So those are like sticker books. Then you can use like these types of things. So this is from Hobby Lobby. It was $5.99. I probably got it when it was 40% off. This is the Field Notes ephemera pack. I use this a lot. I think I have 2 packs of it because I use it a lot. This was his Halloween. Now it's not even out anymore. So if you wanted to buy it, it'd probably have to be somewhere like Amazon or eBay. I don't know, maybe even scrapbook.com would have something like that. So these are just other ways you could get ephemera. He has just really nice stuff. My bingo cards. So that's what we're gonna do, is make a little card. Let's zoom in. Oh my goodness. You have a couple of the Halloween packs that you haven't used. The washi tape ones, I put on white cardstock and cut around them like you mentioned. Yes, yes, I've done that too, for sure. All right, I should have pre-picked, but I didn't. But this is kind of just what I do. I open these packs. When you have something like this, it makes it really easy because it's like in one place. Now, I've messed with this bird so many times, but it's just a little too big. And I don't mind if it would hang off, but I think eventually his little wings would just snap off. They would tear. So I might use him on something a little bigger, like when I do a bingo card. So it kind of works better for that. Hi, Lori. Hi, Asia. Hi, Claire. Oh, you got a bunch of stuff from Temu, thrifter.harder? Yes. They have awesome stuff. Okay, so now I just kind of find something. I just kind of look and I place things. Like, I kind of look at the scale of things. And I try and see, like, her, she's pretty, but she's going to cover, like, my entire card. So I feel like unless I cut her out of that, you know, she's gonna cover. Then it takes the whole playing card away. Same thing with this. Like, I've tried these a few times. Gabriel, if you're bored, you can go inside, buddy.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So, like, I like that. I like different, the different, you know, shapes as well. Let's see. Okay, maybe not this pack. Let's go to... We'll go to my other one. One of my few other ones. Put these all back in here. I don't know. I don't know how people best organize these. I just usually just try and put it back in the bag. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. Okay, this one's really pretty. Let's see. Huh? What are we talking about? I'm waiting for my first Temu order. Could you scan it in your computer and then size it down? Yeah, I could do that. It's a lot for that one thing, but I could do that. Your label maker is working pretty good. You got from Temu. Oh, cool. You brought it to work and made some labels for your drawers. That's awesome. Yes. So, shoot, I remember, like, I know Stacy, you remember this. You guys, Stacy, she's probably one of my original subscribers. She's from, like, way back in the day. Like one of my craft buddies and stuff. So she probably remembers remember when AliExpress came out, Stacy? And then people were showing things, and then, oh my gosh, you better beware if you had an AliExpress video, because they would take your dang channel down. That is for sure, because, you know, people were like, you're buying that, and oh, it was a big drama thing. You've been pretty happy with everything you got in. Same here. Do you guys rely more on glue sticks or liquid glue? I like liquid glue, mainly. I just used the glue stick because that was really thin paper and you were going to see my glue. Yes, and now Temu is the same. Yeah, you got to be careful what you share in your video, Stacy, if you catch my drift. Okay, so these are pretty cool. I like those two. And then I think I'm going to grab, where are you little fellas? Hold on one second, Chris. I got to try and find, were just right here. Am I? Oh my gosh, they're right here in front of me, right in this bag. So I think I like these two. Well, should I look for like a red mushroom? I like this. See, field label, right? Because they're taking samples. You'll be able to read a little bit of it. I like those two mushrooms. Now I'm gonna look for a little person in here that can sit, and we'll maybe sit them on top of the mushroom. Dang, playing cards, wish I was here at the beginning. You can rewatch. Why would you get in trouble? Well, some of those companies will copy major people, like for example, Hello Kitty. They'll try and copy, right? And they'll say, well, you're not getting that from the real Hello Kitty store, and then you'll be canceled. So sometimes you just got to be careful with what you show. Oh, look at her. She can dance on a mushroom. She's a little too tall, but no, I want someone sitting. Look, he might be a little too big. So maybe, is he a little too big? Maybe a little kid. Someone's sitting down. They're standing. These are really neat. I love, he's forever had like the kind of the bigger ones. He's sitting, but he's another adult. She's sitting. Oh, she's sitting. She's got a little bow in her hair. She's sitting too. She's a little smaller. Let me see. I think that's more like for size, right? Like the scale. I think that's more accurate. Okay. See, and she's like standing, so that don't make no sense. And he's too big, right? So her scale is a little better. Okay. So, and I also like to, I don't glue anything down. Like I will like, I just kind of play around with it like this until I see what I like. And sometimes if it's something like, something big, like if I'm doing a scrapbook page or something, if I really like it, I'll take a picture of it before I take it back apart, so I know how my layers were, because then you might forget and be like, how was that again? Okay, so now I'm looking for maybe a little something. I don't know if I want to do a butterfly or a little piece of something like this up at the top. Oh, I like this kind of blue to kind of take away from the red. 65 cents. Maybe I can staple it at the top. And then, so if this is weird for me, I'm doing this upside down too, by the way. Like placing all this stuff. Doing it upside down. Maybe I'll do the butterfly and then leave this so I can show you how to do the eyelet. What do you think? Oh, very nice. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Man, Gabriel burnt popcorn, y'all, and that's all we can smell. That's all we can smell is the burnt popcorn. Yeah, that one's a little too big. I wish that one was in like a different color, like a little more pop, but the other ones are too big. Yeah, see, like, that's giant. Okay. Okay, so you guys say yes with the eyelet. So now I'll glue it. So I'm gonna glue this first, but this is what I'm gonna do. It's weird how that smell will stay around forever. Oh my gosh. I love this little Tim Holtz tool. He came out with this a long time ago. I'm pretty sure you can still buy it. I'm pretty sure that like Hobby Lobby at least has it. But each one of these little slits has a razor blade in there. And you can take it and you can distress the edges. You can also do this with a pair of scissors, but let them be junky scissors, because I'm a scissor nerd, and you'll ruin your scissors eventually. But we can make it a little older looking. And then we can go like this. Oh, light a match. I'll have to see if I have some matches. I was the weird kid that liked the smell of matches. You just bought one? Oh, cool. So I'm doing this so that it kind of pops it away from my card. Slap some stickles on the butterfly, make it pop. I sure will. Okay, so for these, I'm coming in hot with my liquid glue. This is darn near gone. I have used this to its death. Oh, sorry guys. Gabriel's chair I need to push out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna put some glue on here. You know what glue I also like is this Fabri-Tac glue. You can use it for more than just fabric. That's a good glue. But that's a really good, it's like snot. So you gotta be easy if it's something that you're gonna be able to see through the other side of the paper. It's like globby, but it works well. Okay, so I have my little kind of second layer down. Then I remember this was down and this little mushroom was popping out on top of it. I'm gonna take this again and just kind of make it match a little. Now I really like these particular die cuts that he has, because even though some of these have an edge, it's not a harsh white edge, it's a colored edge. Like the background paper is green on that. That one's white, but it's a little like a more of a off-white. Same with this and this. They're a little more muted. Some have really thick white outlines that I have to cut away sometimes because I don't always want that white outline. You got your stickles? You call it snotty glue? It has like boogers, man. Okay, get my glue here. Put this down. Put this one here. I'm just kind of make it like go to the edge of this paper, you know? Whoops. Do as I say, not as I do. Everything upside down. And then we're gonna put this one down here, and that's where this one is gonna sit. Okay, so that I can do the butterfly and then have room for the eyelet. Gotta get some. I have smaller eyelets, but they're the way wrong color. She's shy, she's crafty. Hey, you like the Barely Art glue? I have some of that because it was like all the rage and everyone was saying how amazing it was. And my, the tip keeps clogging and it drives me bonkers. So it's sitting over there on my craft cart. Okay, put that there and we're gonna put her. I think I asked for that for Christmas, as a matter of fact. Last Christmas. Not last Christmas just passed, but the Christmas before. Let me make sure she's sitting. Not floating. There we go. Okay, see so far? Old buttons look cool. Yep, you could do all kinds of stuff. You love art glitter. You love art glitter glue. Well, Mary, this is it's a glue that looks like this. You know, it's a white glue, but where is it? It's over here somewhere. But my tip clogs, so let me see. Hold on. Oh, I might have. Oh man, I don't know where it is. I have so much glue. Is that it? Oh, I going to show it to you, but I'll probably find it when I'm not looking for it. But I had it on my desk and I moved it when I was moving everything for my cart. Right? Is it up there? No, I don't know where it is. It was good. The glue itself was good. The tip just drove me nuts. Okay, so we're going to do a little eyelet. So I'm going to use my crocodile. That's about as old as my son. Still works. Then these are the little well, they're not very little. The eyelets that I got off Amazon that I thought were going to be a little smaller. The thing I do like about these, though, is these came with this little backing. Because a lot of times you squeeze the... Where's my little card? I had a practice card. You squeeze the eyelet through. I can't find it. And this piece right here right there, the tube, that's what bends, and it like kind of cracks and shatters, but it's kind of rough. And this kind of stops it, blocks it, and it's not so rough anymore. So that's pretty cool. Oh, thank you so much. All right, so this, you have a couple of different sizes. You have this big fat hole punch, and then you have this smaller hole punch. And then this right here is a guide to where, like, how far in it'll punch. See how far in that'll go, or out like this or whatever. I never really mess with them. I just kind of eyeball what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go to the corner. Now I found that the closer to the corner I go, my paper usually tends to rip. It's like I don't want to go too far in, but I don't want to be right at the corner, or else when I set the eyelet, the paper tears. So I have a hole there, and then you stick this through the front part like that. See that there? And then this is gonna go on there like that, like a washer, you know. And then this part, you turn these are like different sizes for different settings of eyelets. You want to make sure see this his little single tooth right there, he's going to be on top, but I like to, technically supposed to be on top, but since my piece has this extra ring, if I flip my card over, it's going to fall off. So I've been doing it upside down because I don't want my ring to fall off. So I'm just putting my little tooth in there and then squeeze, and then there it is. But so technically this goes through the top, and then this flat part pushes your bottom flat. But since I have that extra piece, I do it upside down. So there's the eyelet part. And then I like these pins. I love this brass color. And I just take these seed beads, I think, are from like Dollar Tree. So is this case. And I take these little seed beads. You could put anything really that'll kind of fit on here. Any kind of beads you want. And I just, whatever will go, I just start stringing them. That's cool. Yeah, it's a neat tool to have. I have the other one too. I got it from the dang thrift. So I'm just doing some little white beads. I like adding like texture and extra interest to stuff. I'm always like looking at like, what else can I do? One of my things I did, I alternated. I went back and forth between like these two colors. It was pretty cool. So I just put this through here, close it, and then we got like a little dangly bob thing. Just a little extra something. You can tie a little ribbon through that. Now we're gonna Add some stickles. Just pulled up to the house, loving the card so much. Oh, thank you. Gonna eat your dang Chick-fil-A. So I'm gonna use this stickles in Stardust. And I just kind of like to go around and add it. I like the kind of the clear ones. Some of the colored ones, the liquid is actually the same color. You know, like if it is a red glitter, the liquid that comes out is red as well. So I do like the clear ones because I can kind of mess with it. And I squeeze it a little and just kind of push it around. This one has more of like a blue flake. If you can see that. And let's see. Last time I did the other girl's hair, it made them look like they had swim caps on. I was laughing about that. So that's pretty cool, huh? So if you altered like the entire deck, you could have all, like a bunch of different cool cards. See, like she just kind of fits right in. Maybe not with this one, but still. That one's kind of cool. There's Gabriel's little card. I offered him glitter glue for his too. And he must not be related to me because he turned it down. So this one, I love the bunny. Whoops. Let me zoom you out a little. Then these girls. And then here's another guy sitting on a mushroom. And this one I just glued the little thing to the top, kind of like I was thinking for this one. But I've instead showed you how to do the eyelet. So what do you guys think? Easy enough to do? This stickles really makes the card. Yeah, I love the stickles. And I especially love, like I said, these kind of more clear ones. They have different kinds of it. For example, let's see. Can you see it's a bit different? This one has more like a green. So they have different ones. I think diamond is the most popular one. You love the butterfly ones? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You love the bunny? Yeah, I just did that one before I came on here. I was using my sticker book to make a die cut. And I love these books, actually. That's what I was going to tell you as well. These books here, I love them because it's like a matte paper, like a cardstock. It's not that shiny. Oh, there's where I got my ghost. It's not like like you think a sticker would be with that shiny coating, where you're like, that was a sticker, like you could tell. These are just matte, like paper. So if you're interested, you can like take a screenshot or write that down. Oh, from The Walking Dead. You don't like them? Put them in the trash? Oh, that's so sad. Why don't you hop in there too? Someone told me to put my stuff in the trash. But anyways, we have about 10 minutes. So yeah, so you can use, oh, I gotta let her dry. You can use all kinds of different stuff. Magazines, book paper, all that. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you came late, but you're gonna watch again? Yeah, you should. You should watch. Because I'm sure everyone has a little bit, like, around somewhere. Something, you know, like, oh, gosh. And there's all kinds of, I'm sure there's all kinds of different videos on people, like, their own take on it, the different supplies, which might give you a better idea, because I don't ever want you guys to think that you have to have the exact things that I'm using, because there's all sorts of stuff out there, and that's what's fun about mixed media. Yes, I can send you a link for them, but you know what? Oh no, wait, no, you want to get them on Amazon. I was gonna say I searched for them on Temu, and they only have the ones that's multicolor. So yeah, would make great tags for gifts. It sure would. You can make tags out of these cards. You can make anything. You could take, like, oh gosh, you don't even have to have a paper punch. Like, say this was just like a piece of paper, and you can make this, like, you can cut it and make it your binding, and you can make little books. You know what I mean? You could just glue, you know, glue the, if this is kind of easier to grasp, like, glue these two together, and then you can make a binding. But you can also do it with cute paper punch pieces, like little hearts and things, and then they could be your seam binding, you know? That was mean, but I think it's very cool and very whimsical. Oh, what was mean? Them telling me to throw it in the trash? Or me telling them to hop in the trash can? Okay, got my mess cleaned up. This one goes in the other set. I have all kinds that I've done. This lady, I have one of the paper dolls, and I used a butterfly, was it a sticker? I think I used a washi tape sticker, like you have, Annette, you use them in your book, and I cut it in half and gave her wings. Yes, to throw it in the trash. It was pretty rude, but you know, people can suck sometimes. But we move on. You have a ton of old wrapping paper. Yep, use a glue stick for the wrapping paper. It's thin. Well, I appreciate you guys coming today. I hope that I've inspired you and you learned something. And if you guys make any of these, feel free to like tag me or something. I'd love to see them. So anyways, well, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna shower. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.